So if you're in charge of your parents' trust after they've passed away, or anybody's trust really, something that you should be very aware of is a requirement for an accounting. This is something people often takes them by surprise. Under the probate law, so even though we don't have to deal with a court typically with the trust, we're still governed under the probate laws of California. And under that law, and oftentimes under the actual terms of the trust, there is a requirement that you provide an accounting. So what is this accounting? It is essentially a record of every transaction that has occurred with your parents' money from the date of death until the time assets are distributed out to you and the rest of your family. And it's a very detailed requirement. So there's a particular format that this accounting is supposed to be put into, and there's specific information that needs to be provided with that accounting. So be aware of that, even if you expect that your family is going to be very civil and nobody's going to disagree with each other. That can sometimes change when money gets inserted, or if it's taking some time to handle things, which often it does. So keep very good records. You want every single transaction in and out of that trust with your parents' assets. The other thing to mention is that this accounting period sometimes starts before the date of death. So in a situation where your parents pre-planned and they let you have powers before they died, they may have listed you as an agent on their power of attorney or durable power of attorney. So that may ring a bell if you've been in that position. Or if you were a successor trustee with them ahead of their passing, your obligation will go back to the date that you were put in charge of assets to help them. Sometimes this can feel very unfair because your parents may have been handling their own finances and they put you on just in case. But the way the law sees it, your siblings are entitled to ask you to provide them with information all the way back to the time that your name was added to that account. So keep that in mind, keep good records. If you're not perfect, we can still deal with that. So, not any of us are perfect. Your job is to do the best job you can, and our job is to help you so that you can do the right things and you can avoid having your siblings be upset about the situation, and you can keep the family peace. So if you need any advice like this or on any other topics, feel free to reach out and we're happy to talk with you.